What's up? What's up? NFT Art Talk.
NFT ART TALK in the house.
Alright, give us a second, y'all. We're just gonna tweet this out.
Yeah.
Welcome to NFT Art Talk. Join us live daily for a new way to experience the NFT art scene. It's a beautiful Monday morning here. We're loving it. We'll be talking about what we're doing, the art and artists that inspire us, and some hot topics. Our primary focus, though, here is to have some fun with new people, listen to some music, talk about NFTs, talk about what inspires us, and just create an open place for the community to come and hang out. In today's episode specifically, we're going to be talking about some NFT platform news, Michael Jordan's NFT collection, some nonprofit NFTs, as well as we're going to highlight some artists and some communities that really inspired us, and we ran into them this weekend in Twitter Spaces, just whatever it is. You guys feel free to join us here every day. Like I said, Monday through Friday. Make sure to like and subscribe to us to stay in touch. Like the movie, subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell notification so that you can know when we are live. And always follow us on Twitter. Our handles are in the description below. We are always available there. Shoot us a DM if you want to come on the show and chat with us. And we're always hosting spaces and hanging out in spaces. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys. One day I'll get my fingers the right direction. To Karthik NFTs. Oh, my name is Moshe, and aka DJ Fetus. What's up, Karthik? How you feeling today, bro?
What's up, man? Feeling good. I feel you. Our life is sometimes like a movie.
Yeah,
So much is like the movie. But yeah, man, just having a good day. It was a great weekend. I sold 10 art pieces, music video art pieces, so those are most I've done. So it was pretty cool. Connected with people around the world, got inspired by more artwork, and yeah, just getting ready to talk to you, bro. It's always I feel like I'm missing something when I don't get to talk to you for a couple days, like another brother. So.
Right, dude. It feels good to be back in here, where we can see each other's faces. I feel like we've been talking all weekend, but like in Twitter Spaces where we're like talking, but it's just like a audio recording. Man, I was telling Karthik before we got on here, I swear yesterday I just had to pass out. I felt like I only slept like 3 hours a night, just like chilling in these spaces. We were like DJing one of the spaces, people were like making requests, artists were coming in, we were playing their music. It was sick. I was having fun, dude. We met a beatboxer, like it was awesome.
Beatboxer was tight. It was going off. Used to go to a lot of B-Boy City battles and hip-hop battles, so that took me way back.
Right.
So, like, I think the new B-Boy Cities are going to be happening on Twitter Spaces, man. That's what I'm seeing.
And I guess there was a lot of like dancing and stuff back, you know.
That's the only thing, yeah. Yeah, if there's some videos, then you got some dance art in there too.
I mean, I don't know if it's possible, so I'm going to say this with the possibility of sounding really incorrect, to be honest, but like when I go dancing in the metaverse, it's like kind of like pre-populates my dance moves, you know. So I'm wondering, like, is it like when can I like go show off my own moves, you know, like I can like create my own combos on my keyboard, you know, and like because like there's like this little piece of me that always wanted to be like a b-boy and like get in the middle and like oh like drop it, you know. And then I was always like, nah, man, I'm gonna make a fool of myself, dude.
You get one of those suits that motion track everything. You know they use in video games.
Real tight, dude.
Oh, you can have your metaverse self breakdancing.
Oh man.
Or I guess you could just do it live with like a filter over YouTube. So
Oh man.
I
That
got a
would
couple
be.
YouTube channels like that, but no breakdancing though. I can see that happening.
That would be. That would be. I'm ready. I'm ready to make that happen.
Essential B-Boy City in the Web3 with avatars and metaverse.
I mean, I'm already feeling that mixtape community real hard, dude. When you go into these spaces and people are just like, they got their phone up to the speaker, like you used to do when you made tapes back in the day. You know, put the microphone up to the speaker to like make the tape to hear this track and like go show your homie like, yo, I got this shit on tape, bro. Let's put it in the car. You know, I guess I'm dating myself, but whatever. You didn't always have to. You couldn't always stream music, you know. And so now it's like I was just vibing on that. Like we were talking to someone, they're like, you know, and they're like, you're like, I do the same thing. You like put your phone up to the speaker, and then you're like, yo, did y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? You need to turn it down. You need to turn it up. Like what you need, dog. And then somebody's got their phone up to the speaker, and then somebody else comes in and starts rapping over that beat. And honestly, it's like coming in and out, whatever. It's Twitter, but you're still vibing on that shit. You hear like every third bar. You're like, damn, that's tight. I'm gonna retweet this fool, you know, and mention them on the show, dude. And like, I just think that's like the ultimate hustle. It reminds me of like mixtape life, dude.
Really coming back, man. It's coming back. It's coming back in Twitter Spaces at least. Might be happening in Clubhouse too, but I've been kind of camped out in Twitter Spaces more so now.
Dude, the hustle has never died, bro. Hustle has never
Hey,
died.
I always go back to Master P's quote, product outweighs talent. So
that's right.
You must go out there and show what you can showcase. That's very important.
I agree,
so what's up, man? You want to talk about this Michael Jordan NFT drop?
Yeah, I do. Let's jump in there. Let me do my.
Oh yeah, I mean, so it's a cool trend. It's a cool transition. A lot of Jordans go on resale value. It's kind of the shoe. Me and Mush were just talking about the shoe game's kind of similar to the NFT game actually too. You get limited quantities of stuff. So it's interesting to see that Michael Jordan's bringing collections to Solana. I believe his son is more involved in this project from my understanding. But yeah, let's run through this. Michael Jordan's Solana-based platform Air launches debut NFT collection. The NBA legend Michael Jordan expanding into the metaverse and making moves into Web 3.0. Following the announcement of his new Solana-based platform Air, it has launched its debut NFT collection. So Solana is like the more company-backed kind of blockchain. Also has like less gas fees than Ethereum. The first launch is heavily inspired by Michael Jordan's 6 championships that he won with the Chicago Bulls. The platform, which connects fans with a professional athlete, is releasing the NFT collection 6 rings and will designate each holder as a founding fan. This will provide the fan access to exclusive content and huddles or limited access communities. The startup sold 5,005 Solana NFTs at a price of 2.3 Sol, approximately $221, as an homage to Jordan's iconic jersey number. So they get the 23 when you add 221 together. They originally planned to sell 10,010 NFTs, but due to slower than expected sales, they halved the number of NFTs. Probably interesting how they released that. Actually, I got to look at that a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to their website. It's like hype beast.
It's taking a minute. So maybe they had like a wait list, like a whitelist kind of thing, and then maybe they just capped it out when they got to that 5,000 amount. Actually, Air is a collaborative project between the legendary NBA player and his son Jeffrey Jordan. So Air is a platform. The company has not yet announced which other athletes will be featured on the platform. Jeffrey told Decrypt we'll be exploring many ways to thoughtfully bring fans into the community while always ensuring we are honoring our founding fans in a unique way. Air is not Michael's first launch into Web 3.0. He recently joined a $46 million funding round for Metaplex Foundation, as well as invested in crypto game maker Mythical Games. So it's cool. They're kind of combining the games, limited edition. Well, I think it's just a cool move into this space, honestly. I mean, at least
do you know how much one Solana is?
Well, let me look it up right now, actually.
I guess we could click and see if it'll take us.
Well, okay, Solana was like
187. roughly
One equals
dollars.
$84. Yeah, the one Solana equals $84 right
Oh,
now.
it's sold out. So you're not buying one of these.
Yeah.
They minted out.
So Solana was like the big crypto that actually kind of exploded. I think around August and stuff like that, backed by a lot of, I guess they say, kind of more bigger companies. So it's cool to see that they're starting to debut with Jordan in this space, the athlete. I mean, he's one of the bigger names in the whole spectrum.
It's tight these
So
fools are letting their kids like come in and be
Yeah.
like, yo, this is the future, and they're getting behind it too, because like I know Snoop's son is really integral in like what Death Row is doing and what he's doing in the metaverse, and man, that would be
cool.
That's just okay. It's an 8.4 Solana floor right now. So some of these are
Cool.
more
They're
than
building,
others.
just building legacy into a brand that artist made. So I think that's always cool, man, to see, the youth push it in a different direction.
So it's like $1,000 for one of these, probably.
Yeah. All in.
I mean, it's kind of cool, dude. You're getting in, like, I still think, I mean, what other project do you know that Michael Jordan has that you can get involved in for $1,000? Even if it is his son. If he's pushing
And they know
it
you're
too,
a founding fan. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I love the access. Plus, I think these are pretty tight. Kind of want one.
Yeah, so I think Magic Eden's one of the bigger marketplaces on Solana also.
Yeah.
I know I use SoulSea. I might need to check out Magic Eden, actually.
Yeah, I know this one is also, I was told, I'm just learning about Solana. I was also told that there's a lot of generative art here. And I think, here, just while we're here, and maybe we can, I was also told Phantom and Form Function are two more that are pretty tight. Even for more of like one-of-one artist types. We'll have to, maybe we can do that next episode tomorrow. We can like go through some Solana.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely
Feature
down
some Solana
down with that
artists.
for sure.
Well, dude, this is dope. I love Jordan shit. I love his shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much everything he does is tight. Like,
I grew up in the '90s, so just like he was a super athlete then, man.
but dude, everybody, you could be like 70 years old, you could be like 12 years old, and you want to, and like if you get a pair of J's, you're like, damn, I just got a pair of J's, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is
man.
real tight.
So any of y'all shoe collectors, this is maybe another space you want to look at. Like I said, it's a lot akin to that. It's a little bit newer. You got to be kind of a little bit more informed and kind of in the Twitter spaces or just in the community, kind of find these things. But yeah, man, I guess you want to talk about your article of choosing. Me and Mushin don't pick the 2 articles a day, so if any of y'all have any recommendations,
so
you can always flip it.
I picked this toilet paper NFT because, well, actually for a couple reasons, honestly. It kind of caught my eye because it's a project that's really focused on giving back from a more traditional, like using, when people buy the NFTs, the profit goes into nonprofits that help solve world problems, which I think we're seeing a lot more. Another one I've been following in this space is Lazy Lions. I know they, like, a portion of their money goes back to like freeing. I'm sorry, I said the wrong one. Typical Tigers is what it was.
Okay.
Typical Tigers. Got my big cats mixed up for a second. Yeah, they're freeing tigers and finding homes for them in the wild. But this one got me because the founder is actually from Dallas, which is where I'm based right now. It's basically, so what had happened was these guys were kind of like joking in a Discord about how like NFTs now are just so out there. Like we were even mentioned on our show a couple weeks ago, like the Pixelmon thing, where it's like art is like it's almost like the art is almost hysterical, like in a lot of different ways. And so they were kind of joking around about that. And then as they were doing that, they started to think like, well, maybe we could do something tight, which is funny because that probably happens to a lot of people. And so they started this NFT of toilet paper rolls. I'll show it to you in a minute, but I wanted to make sure I highlighted this since it's more of a news thing. So to date, they've sold 855 of the toilet paper NFTs, which are at, I think, around $525, which is, I'm gonna say it's roughly like 0.2 ETH maybe, or 0.1 ETH. I can't remember. Somewhere in that range. And they have a max limit of 1,000 of them, and basically all the money that they make from these NFTs, 16% of it goes to Gitcoin, who sounds like they're funding it, but they're focused on building Web3 community projects. 16.5% goes to Giveth, which bankrolls social good projects, and then 20% of it goes to RIP medical debt, which their focus is paying unpaid bills for hospitals and forgiving them. So people who can't afford their medical bills are a part of this program, RIP Medical Debt, and this is a way that they're doing it. So far, to date, they've raised over $7 million in decreasing medical debt for those that need that kind of support, which I think is really awesome. You know, we don't have to get political. That's not really our role on this show, but I will say that I just think it's cool that they're doing this. It's kind of fun how it like started off as like a joke amongst friends and then grew into this project that's actually making a difference in the world. Yeah, you can see some of their stuff is very affordable, 0.03, 5, that's their floor. But yeah, it's just fun stuff that I think, I just thought it was cool. I wanted to give them a shout out on our show, and make sure you guys check out Rainbow Rolls. They have a bunch of stuff going on. It looks like they have a Discord, a website, some cool stuff. We linked this article below. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I don't know if you had anything to say on that, Karthik.
Just another example of building around somewhat of a charity in your cause. I think big thing in this crypto culture is like trying to build a community. So you'll see a lot of these, call them PFP projects, which is a picture for profile, I believe. And what they'll try to do is tie a charity to it. So this is kind of like, just kind of, you see a norm of this kind of outside of like one-on-one artists, like, for example, me and Motion kind of do one-on-one artwork. So it's just cool to you see how you can tie a charity to your work. Actually, honestly, you're choosing. You know, it's totally about what you want to do.
Yeah, and you can make some cool looking artwork that, you know, maybe it's generative, but these don't necessarily look like they're generative, honestly. And they're kind of in that style, but I don't know that that was the way they were created. Honestly, we just found these people over the weekend, so we haven't had a chance to really research them or join their Discord or anything. It's just, again, like, you know, when given the opportunity, they built a team to do something really cool and help people that need it beyond themselves. So shout out to Rainbow Rolls. Do you want to talk about the NFT platform?
Yeah, let me pop it up here. Yeah, so NFT Platform Mutable raises $200 million at $2.5 billion valuation. Just another example how the space is growing. It's growing kind of fast. Singapore state investment giant Temasek led the round of funding, which will be used for global expansion. NFT scaling platform Mutable has raised $200 million at Series C funding round that has been led by a Singapore state investment fund, Temasek, at a $2.5 billion valuation. Funds will go to global expansion. They have a couple other partners involved in it. They last raised $410 million valuation in September. So, and that was a Series B at $60 million. Sydney-based Mutable develops the popular NFT games Gods Unchained and Guild of Guardians. So yeah, it's just like you see bigger players kind of investing in these companies. I know they kind of wrapped it up saying maybe these are the popular games in there. So I could always see the NFT games actually being huge. So you'll see a lot of that, I think, funding going into gaming actually.
I think
I think this article's pointing to it.
Yeah, I think these games are already massive.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, just in sense of like, you know, how many people have like a PlayStation or Xbox, right?
Yeah.
So once all those people get ported over here, you're going to see a huger, or however they implement it in their own systems, you know?
I think that's what they're going to end up doing, honestly. Microsoft is out acquiring all these companies. Like, I think they're just going to build it into the games, you know? And then when you go, instead of like,
that's what
like,
I
think of it
too,
right
man.
now, like, we're gamers, so like Xbox Live or, you know,
they already
I
built
have an
that
Xbox.
brand, yeah.
But I don't do anything. I do very little on my phone and my computer when it comes to Xbox. You know,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
just me personally. I know that's me.
Yeah.
I know I have homies that are like playing the games on their phones and like keeping up with their communities, and I'm not hating on that at all. But I just think
The
like I think
old
it would.
schooler gamer.
Well, the
I get
community
you.
is already
Yeah.
built in too, man. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, like we're already exchanging. I'm already buying like tokens in the games. I'm just using cash, which sucks. I want to
Yeah, I
use.
think they'll try to make it more long-term game
Yeah,
because people can then own the NFTs, like you're saying.
yeah, I agree. All right, let's dive into some artists. Sound good?
Cool, man. Yeah. Did you want to start off
Yeah, I
with
did. I wanted to
and
talk
I?
about our homie.
Yeah.
But first, I'm going to put some of his music on in the background. Because why not? We can. Yeah, so I'm actually really pumped. I'm working on a collab track with our boy NIP Productions right now. He does. Actually, I should start with his overview here. He's definitely popping on Instagram all the time. But yeah, really cool guy. Always in the studio, making dope shit. Has taught himself how to build a bunch of really awesome animations, and went out and built all these super dope NFTs.
Warlords.
Yeah.
Warlords Connection. Blockchain Warlords Connection collection.
Yes. 0.01 floor here. He's got 60 NFTs up right now. They kind of have this like, it's kind of like, it looks like it's like animated ammunition doing their thing. Looks like it's on Polygon too. No, I picked one that's not animated, but I know he does have some animated ones. Yeah, this guy is super tight. I mean, he's been producing beats and music for a long time. We had a studio with him at one point where we were printing teas out of the studio. This guy is really tight. Always holding it down on some dope music. Let's see if we can get one of his like more recent.
We have some tracks with them too, I believe.
Yeah, we do. We have
album a few years back. Him jamming.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is just some dope piano, this guy. We'll have to get him on the show, honestly. I'm sure he'll come in.
Yeah, we'll get along. Real tight artist.
Really tight artist doing really tight things. Let's see if we can get like more of like a
animations.
I kept it way too real. That's my fault though. I gave you the will. That's my car though.
So this is one of his
That's
tracks
my
with
heart
Kid
though.
Jones.
Treat it like it's cargo. Something's telling me that it's
Austin, Texas.
more than jealousy. That is more than what you telling me that is. No, you was ready when I gave you the will. You will. Hold that thing steady in traffic. You know I'm ready relaxing. You know I'm ready whenever, wherever it happens. I kept it way too real. I kept it way too real.
It's funny. It's like I keep on playing his tracks that are like other people singing, him just playing piano. Like, but that was Kid Jones. He's dope, dude. I can't wait till I know he's got to have something cooking in this NFT space. You know what I mean?
He has one NFT. I think he has released. Yeah, we'll review him on another show. Actually,
Okay.
We've known him for a long time. Real badass artist.
Yeah, he's doing
fashion too.
Yeah, he's doing a bunch of dope stuff. Yeah, fashion, music, art. All right, I'll just keep NFT's tracks or NIP's tracks going in the background while we go through some artists. Since I failed at playing Instagram once he had. Yeah, check out NIP, Real Frank Moses.
You want to do this Tiago Marino first, and then we'll go to Babugar.
All right.
Do the house editing. Yeah, want to end on Babugar. So yeah, this is just another artist. It's just kind of fun, just scrolling around the internet. Tiago Marino, and he's a guitarist too, so I thought that was pretty tight. But real tight visual works. I'm always gonna say I like videos. So he looks like he's doing like 3D Blender, 4D cinema kind of work.
I don't think there's any sound.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any sound on a couple of these. Yeah, but the visuals are dope. Space theme, mannequin themed, water, suns.
It is kind of tight though. I got NIP's track in the background. He should probably hit up NIP. It's like,
for a collab.
Oh, it looks like he's got some fashion stuff too.
Yeah. I thought his work was pretty cool.
Oh, dude, is this one of those jackets you can wear the NFT?
I think so.
Oh
yeah.
no, or you get. Dude, I was somewhere. I don't know if they were talking about this in the space or I was just dreaming that it would happen, but like a jacket that actually like has like video on it. It's like video playing on your jacket.
For real?
That would be so tight, dude.
I need to get
so
one.
Then you could like connect your wallet to your jacket, and NFTs could just like play on your jacket, or maybe they just like play on the back or on the front. That shit's it's gonna happen, dude. It's not happening.
Nope.
At minimum, that should be happening in the metaverse, dude. Oh, that's real tight. I like that.
Tripped out kind of work. It's cool.
Switch to DJ Fetus song. I'm gonna move it back to NIP real quick, as promised.
But yeah, try to go give him a follow. He has work on OpenSea right now, and yeah, just support the artists, support the movement.
Let's open up his OpenSea real quick for people.
I think it has 5 pieces on there right now.
Oh, no. All right.
Point 1. That one's done 0.5 yet.
Well, we have his a link to his Twitter and below, and I think a link to his Instagram below too, maybe. Or no, I tagged him in the tweet that we were for this. We do have a link to his Instagram below, which I just got to his OpenSea through that. So, yeah, you guys go check out Tiago Marino. All right, cool. My turn, and then we'll talk about the House of NFTs. So,
sure.
This is Mystics. Goddess Mystics on Instagram. She came and kicked it in one of our spaces over the weekend, and I just really vibed on her artwork, so I wanted to give her a shout out. And then I went to her Instagram and saw that she also throws it down kind of like we do with these like green screen background videos. And honestly, she was just building a beat. So I thought we could watch that for a second, and then we'll talk about her NFTs. So tight. That was tight. It's kind of trippy, honestly. Looks like she's hanging out in a metaverse near you. Let me get our house music going again. I like that. I mean, I think it's really cool that she's out there making beats, you know, sharing her stuff. I love the green screen background. That really spoke to me. But yeah, her NFTs were just tight. I picked this collection because it was my favorite one. I love the colors. Like, a bunch of my NFTs have a ton of colors. I think for me, it means it's just representation across everything and happiness. Like, that's kind of what I like about bright colors. I don't know for her, but it looks like it's all hand drawn, a bunch of one-on-ones. Looks like she's looking for offers. Yeah, hand painted watercolor. I just like it a lot. I love the cartoon vibe. I love carnivorous plants. Actually, over the summer, I went to a place where they had a bunch of like pitcher plants and Venus flytraps. Apparently, it's like the only place in the world where Venus flytraps. This place I went to, and right in Wilmington, North Carolina. Fucking wild story. I don't know how I end up in these places, but at first I thought like, damn, why am I going to look at like a Venus flytrap? But then I went there with like one of my cousins who loves that shit, and it was awesome. And then this one speaks to me because of that too. So I just wanted to share the whole story. But yeah, I really like what she's doing, and she showed us a bunch of support and hung out with us while we were just jamming and DJing, and you know, come back, hang out. Love what you're doing. Again, you guys, all of her information's below, so make sure to give her a follow.
Definitely cool style, man. Definitely cool style. Yeah, so I just want to give a shout out to the House of NFTs, Pound Legata family. I actually went into this room. They hold Twitter spaces where they allow people to pitch from around the world their NFTs, and went in here. I think it was like an hour and a half. Maybe I started pitching around that time once they opened the floor. And the main guy, Babugar, badass story about him just getting into NFTs and really supporting people. And he holds the room, and he's really artist friendly. He ended up buying 5 of my pieces, and then 3 others in the room bought 3 other pieces. And I think in their family, another maybe 1 or 2 got some. But just want to give him mad respect. He's an artist too. He does badass art. He has works on Foundation. He has kind of like space mannequin, sci-fi, cyberpunk theme. So I kind of dig that as well. But much love, much support to another artist, helping another artist out, and just helping the community out. You'll hear, like I always say, you'll hear these stories in there that of people making art in third world countries, right? Where, you know, 10, 5, 20 bucks goes a real long way. And you hear their story and how they're just trying to get their artwork out, and this guy just supports it like 100%. So I recommend following him. Go to his Twitter Spaces, and yeah, just check out his artwork. Real cool people over there.
Yeah, this is real tight. Looks like it's got a floor of 2.3 on Foundation, ETH, 10 in the collection. Oh yeah, this is tight.
It's dope work, man. Yeah.
Does it have music on it, or?
I think they're just JPEG works, I believe, right now. So, but it looks like they made a Blender, you know, 4D Cinema, maybe Adobe After Effects and some of the stuff. At least I'm assuming that, you know, just from looking at it. But yeah, respect, Babugar. Just much respect, man. Just bringing artists together and community together. I'll definitely be showing up in that room more often too.
Yeah, I can't wait to get in there and vibe with them. This art looks really tight. Sorry, my computer's kind of freezing out.
All good. One cool thing he does is that once everybody gets done talking, he gets all the speakers to hand clap. So
yeah.
That's real cool.
Yes. Yes, because it takes a lot of guts to get up in front of a bunch of random people you've never met before and start talking about what inspires you and playing the music that you like. This stuff is dope.
And English might be your, you know, second or third language, so it just shows you the heart some of these people have.
Yeah,
real tight.
And I'm in there because they're supporting my homie, who I believe is on the next tip of this game. And that's enough for me to be like, let's go.
That's cool. I think he was saying Snoop Dogg just followed him. I think Snoop Dogg followed the other room, Skirpy too. But
Snoop Dogg is out there following people right now. Somebody got him the word that like shit is popping on Twitter, and that's where you need to be. I saw he also followed a couple of the other projects that I'm following. You know.
So yeah, House
Sorry,
of NFTs, they always
out.
Yeah, definitely. They it looks like they do the rooms pretty frequently actually. So I've always noticed them every couple of days. I see a room open up.
I love.
But I say this is one that
you know what I love those giveaways. Everybody loves those giveaways.
Yep.
It's like the hottest shit in NFTs right now. It feels like.
This is one of the bigger rooms. I've seen them have like over 100 people in there, and they've done like hundreds of sales in there too. So if you're an NFT artist, it's a cool room to jump into. They're very artist friendly. They don't like, it's not about critiquing. It's really about telling your story and just getting your art in there. So I'll always promote any community that's like that. I'll always promote 100%, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the community we're trying to build here. You know, we want everybody to have their own place just to do what they want. We're not here to tell you what to do. And I know we're really excited about growing. Thank you for all of our new subscribers over the weekend coming in here. Like I said, we're figuring out more. We want to give stuff away real bad. We just want to figure out how to do it in Web3. and possibly Web 2, blending it all together. We've been talking about this a lot off the air. I think we'll get another giveaway going for subscribers again and here for everyone. And like I said, we're reaching out to those initial 10 that came in. We realized that we also may have be subscribers of the channel too. So now that we're closer to like 14 or 15, we'll probably make sure that it's not us that we're giving the music to. Hey, you know, because this is about transparency and honesty in this space. We're going to tell you first. We're not going to screw over people when we do giveaways. I can guarantee you that. So right now, we'll try to reach out to everyone that won a track. That's just a track from us over the course of this week. This is going to be a fun week, honestly. I think we're going to get some interviews in this week. We're definitely doing this Friday jam room thing where we just turn the music up and invite artists in. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us today and every day.
As always, what's so dope about this space is just to keep on creating art. And I'll end on one final note. A friend sent me a cool article that said that they've done studies between art and war, and they say when society's creating more art, there's actually less war and there's more peace. So always fight against that through creating the art so you can bring people together. And this community is doing it. So thank you once again for listening and just hanging out with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Sharing all the love on this Monday, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow, same place, hopefully around the same time. We're figuring that out too for y'all so we can when to tune in. Honestly, if you're listening to this and you have any idea of what the best time that you want to hear us live, hit us up. Even if it's like, go on in the evening, go on in the morning. We could do multiple of these, but we appreciate everyone's support. Find us on Twitter. Find our collections on OpenSea and Foundation. Mostly just keep in touch and keep sharing the love with your neighbors and with us. Peace. I'm gonna let NIP play us out, dude. He's been jamming, keeping us real music.
Do it.